You are the nice guy. You are the good morning text. You are the how was your day. You are the remembered coffee order. You are the available shoulder. You are the 2 a.m. reply. You are the emotional labor. You are the free therapy. You are the safety net she calls when the other guy doesn't text back. You are the attention. You are the validation. You are the ego boost. You are the backup plan. You are the placeholder. You are the he's so sweet, she tells her friends while she's getting dressed for a date with someone else. You are the nice guy, and she is using you. Not because she's evil, because you let her. Because you taught her that your attention is free. Because you taught her that your time has no value. Because you taught her that you'll stay even when she gives you nothing. Because you are the nice guy, and nice guys finish last. Not because women are unfair, because nice guys don't finish at all. They don't even start. They just orbit. They just wait. They just hope. And hope is not a strategy. Hope is a prison. And you are serving a life sentence. If you're ready to stop being the nice guy and start being the man she actually chases, hit subscribe and turn on the bell. Next week, I'm breaking down the exact shift that turns attention into attraction. You don't want to miss it. The attention economy. Modern dating is an economy, and attention is the currency. Women are not using you. They are spending you. They are exchanging your attention for emotional stability, for validation, for the feeling of being desired without the risk of being vulnerable. You are the ATM she withdraws from when her balance is low. You are the food delivery she orders when she's hungry but doesn't want to cook. You are the comfortable couch she sits on while she's scrolling for something better. And you think you're being patient. You think you're being supportive. You think you're being the good guy. You're being spent. You're being consumed. You're being used as emotional filler. And the worst part, you think this is how you win. You think if you just give enough, if you just prove enough, if you just wait long enough, she'll see you. She'll choose you. She'll realize that you were the one all along. She won't, because you are not the one. You are the resource. You are the utility. You are the emotional labor she doesn't have to pay for. And resources don't get chosen. Resources get used until they're empty. And then they get replaced. The nice guy contract. You signed a contract you didn't read. The contract says, be available, be kind, be supportive, be understanding, be patient, be there. And in return, you get nothing. The contract doesn't promise love. It doesn't promise commitment. It doesn't promise sex. It promises the possibility of consideration, the possibility of appreciation, the possibility that one day, if you're good enough, if you're patient enough, if you're perfect enough, she might see you as more than a resource. But possibilities are not promises, and you are not an investor. You are a gambler. You are putting all your emotional chips on a number that never hits. Because the nice guy contract is not a path to love. It's a path to the friend zone. It's a path to being the guy she calls when she's crying about the man she actually wants. It's a path to being the guy she says, "You're so sweet to," while she's sleeping with someone who ignores her. And you think the problem is that she doesn't see your value. The problem is that she sees it perfectly. She sees that your value is unlimited availability, unlimited patience, unlimited understanding, and unlimited supply has no scarcity. And scarcity is what creates value. You are not expensive. You are free. And free is never chosen. Free is taken. Free is used. Free is forgotten. The ignore effect. Why does she sleep with the man who ignores her? Because he has something you don't. Scarcity, mystery, uncertainty. The feeling that his attention is not guaranteed, that his time is valuable, that his presence is earned, not given. The man who ignores her is not playing games. He is living his life. He has priorities. He has boundaries. He has a self that exists independently of her approval. And that self is magnetic because it creates tension. It creates pursuit. It creates the feeling that she is winning something, that she is being selected from a place of abundance, that she is special enough to earn what others don't get. You give her everything for free. He gives her nothing for free. And nothing for free feels like everything, because it feels earned. It feels chosen. It feels real. You are the participation trophy. He is the championship. And women don't chase participation trophies. They chase championships, not because they're shallow. Because biology doesn't reward effort. Biology rewards value. And value is perceived through scarcity, through challenge, through the feeling that this person is not easily replaced. You are easily replaced. You have made yourself replaceable. You have made yourself common. You have made yourself free. And free is never chased. Free is never valued. Free is never kept. The validation trap. You think you're being nice. You're being needy. You think you're being supportive. You're being desperate. You think you're being patient. You're being afraid. Every good morning text is not kindness. It's a bid for validation. Every how was your day is not care. It's a request for attention. Every available moment is not generosity. It's fear dressed as love, and women can smell it. They can feel the neediness underneath the nice. They can sense the desperation underneath the patience. They can hear the fear underneath the kindness, and it repels them because neediness is not attractive. Desperation is not attractive. Fear is not attractive. And nice guys are full of fear. Fear of being alone, fear of not being enough, fear of rejection, fear of setting boundaries, fear of saying no, fear of being the bad guy. And that fear makes them everything women don't want: soft, shapeless, boundless, available, predictable, boring. The man who ignores her is not full of fear. He is full of self. He is full of boundaries. He is full of the confidence that comes from knowing his own value. And that confidence is what creates attraction. Not because women want to be ignored, because women want to be chosen by a man who has options. And a man who has options does not chase. He selects. He does not pursue. He invites. He does not beg. He offers. And offers are only valuable when they can be withdrawn. Let me ask you something that will hurt. Are you nice because you're kind, or because you're terrified of being left? Drop the word terrified in the comments if you're starting to see it. I want to know how many of us have been hiding behind nice, the biology of attraction. This is not opinion. This is science. The female brain is wired to respond to certain signals: confidence, status, scarcity, challenge. These are not social constructs. These are neurological responses. When a man is too available, the female brain interprets it as low status, because high-status men do not have unlimited time. They do not have unlimited attention. They do not chase. They select. When a man is too nice, the female brain interprets it as low confidence, because confident men do not need to please everyone. They do not need constant approval. They do not fear disagreement. When a man is too predictable, the female brain interprets it as low challenge, because challenge creates dopamine. Uncertainty creates excitement. The unknown creates desire. And nice guys are known. They are predictable. They are certain. They are the opposite of desire. They are comfort. And comfort is not compelling. Comfort is not exciting. Comfort is not attractive. Comfort is what you settle for when you can't have what you want. And no woman wants to settle. She wants to feel alive. She wants to feel chosen. She wants to feel like she won something. And nice guys don't make her feel like she won. They make her feel like she defaulted, like she took the path of least resistance, like she settled for the sure thing. And settling feels like death. Settling feels like giving up. Settling feels like the end of desire. And desire is the fuel of attraction. Without it, everything dies. The escape. So how do you escape? You stop being nice. You stop being available. You stop being the emotional labor. You stop being the free therapy. You stop being the backup plan. You start being scarce. You start being selective. You start having boundaries. You start saying no. You start having a life that doesn't revolve around her. You start having priorities that don't include her. You start having a self that exists independently of her approval. You start being the man who ignores her. Not because you're playing games, because you're living your life, because you have things to do, because you have people to see, because you have a world that is full and she is just one part of it. Not the center, not the sun, just a planet in your solar system. And that shift, that change from orbiting to being orbited, that change from chasing to being chased, that change from available to scarce, is what makes her see you. Not because you're being mean, because you're being valuable, because you're being rare, because you're being the thing she has to earn, the thing she has to win, the thing she has to keep. And that is the only thing that creates real attraction, real desire, real connection. Not the nice guy who gives everything for free, the man who knows his worth and makes her earn her place in his life. If this destroyed the nice guy in you, hit that like button so more men who need this can find it. Subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to keep getting the truth that most people are too scared to say. Drop a comment below with the word scarce if you're done being free. And if you know a guy who is exhausting himself being nice and getting used, send this to him. He deserves to know that nice is not the goal, valuable is. Until next time, stop giving, start being. This is Mind of Connection. I'll see you soon.